Okay, so this is not just merely a service activity, guys. This is giving relevant financial information to the users, wherein you need to do. Record keeping is not just record keeping. It's not just a bookkeeping. Okay, it's very crucial information, or I mean task. Why? Because diyan nagsisimula lahat. Okay, yung bookkeeping. This is a function. The accounting is a function to provide useful quantitative information about the company in making decisions. So accounting is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing transaction, interprets the results. Okay, so the objective of accountant is actually to help in decision making, to maintain and report on the resources, okay, and then to give direction and controls to the management, or let's say to the managers, because managers of different departments will rely from your report as an accountant. Okay, so you have to be very cautious in terms of recording your transactions. You should be timely in recording your transactions. Okay, and then of course timeliness of report. So this is very important, guys, to remember, kasi as you can see, no, nadidiscuss natin yung, natatouch natin yung mga ideas. Basic pa lang yung pinag-uusapan natin. Pero natatouch mo na yung, let us say, sa FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting, the relevance, quantitative information, qualitative information. So the basic is the same, right? Tama? Basic is the same. Kung ano yung nandito sa basic accounting na to, you just have to tweak, or let's say connect it properly sa bawat topics, okay, para hindi mo siya makalimutan. So that's one of the techniques na ginawa ko noon actually, no, na kung saan meron pa yung libro ko nung college, as in talagang hindi ko dinala ko talaga yun nung nag-review ako, kasi yun lang talaga yung libro na meron ako. Okay, basic accounting, baka hindi ko pa alam. Okay, so yun, binasa ko, pinagtiyagaan ko talaga. Okay, kasi for the first time, nung nag-review lang ako, doon ko lang, okay, doon lang ako nag-serious na intindihin kung ano yung nilalaman ng basic accounting. And then I was surprised na wow, basic is basic. It's very powerful. That's why I'm sharing it to you. Okay? Wag nyong babaliwalain or mamaliitin ang basic. Okay? So, yeah, just tingnan nyo guys, no, users. So, sino ba ang users na yan? Business owners, managers, government, potential investors, creditors, consumers, planners. These are all part of the financial accounting and reporting, di ba? So, tingnan natin, ano ba yung mga example? So, yan, oh, see? Profitability for the owners. Function fulfillment for the managers. Regulate or monitor is for the government, right? So, these are just stability, profitability, liquidity, and economic policy. So, these are, well, let's say when you say stability, profitability, di ba? So, as an investor, you want to know if you're going to invest, because you might be looking on the stability and the profitability of the company, as well as the liquidity of the company before you invest, right? And then for economic policies, like for those under NEDA, actually, di ba, sa mga NEDA, so they might need information from all of let us say for a certain industry, so they might look into the information of all that's consolidated information on certain industry, diba? So this is very crucial in terms of the reasons, in terms of the user. So it would depend on the. So guys, no, meron na naman tayong audit. Meron na namang audit na papasok na kung saan. It would depend on who are the users of the financial statements. Okay? But yeah, it could be business owners. Ano ba ang reason ng business owner? Okay? Sa banks, ano ba ang reason niya? Okay, so they are relying on the financial statements. Okay, so yeah, so that's why it's very important to have an accounting, to account all of the transactions of the company. So the concepts and principles is actually, it's based on the entity concept. Okay, so when you say entity concept, guys, meron siyang separate legal entity or a separate na personality as an entity. And then of course the objectivity principle, you just have to know this na, right? So cost principle, going concern principle, guys, no? When you say yung entity concept, 'di ba? Pasok ang corporation. Okay, objectivity principle, pasok ang pagiging auditor. Cost principle, papasok ang papasok ang auditing, papasok ang FAR, papasok ang process costing. Okay? And then of course, going concern principles, which is the company is expected to continue to be in business in the next 12 months. Okay, so these are the basic accounting concepts and principles of accounting. Okay, now, may katuloy pa. So, matching principle. Matching principle is very crucial pagdating sa audit. Okay, na dapat yung mga na-record mong invoices, expenses should be on the applicable months. Okay, or period. So we will have an example of this. And then of course, accounting period. So when you say accounting period, could be a calendar period or a fiscal year period. So when you say calendar period, ito na yung, let me just check, guys, no? Sorry guys, kailangan ko magsulat pala for you para mas na ma-appreciate nyo. Salita ako ng salita rito eh. Okay, so when you say, right? So when you say matching period principle, okay, matching principle, so there should be yung period, okay, the revenue, okay, the revenue, and then the expenses, okay, should be match dun sa period, okay, period of, okay, so period of kung kailan siya na-incur or na-earn. Okay, so that's very important, guys. So, and then of course, the accounting period, it could be the accounting period, meron kang calendar period, and then meron kang fiscal period. So, yung calendar, of course, is ginagamit mo na yon. Ginagamit mo yung calendar natin, January to December, which is common. And then, of course, fiscal naman, if mag-e-end siya ng, let us say, it will start any month of the day, any month of the year, so which is February, so matatapos ang iyong fiscal year ng January. So 12 months period. Okay? So materiality, again, it doesn't matter if you're an accountant, it doesn't matter if piso lang yan or dos, okay, or salapi, okay, or 25 centimo, it doesn't matter, no? So kailangan balance yan as an accountant, but in terms of materiality, it's very important kung ano ba yung importante na mga, or let's say, information na iyong i-consider. Okay, so that's one of the principles in basic accounting. Okay, so right now there are, let us say, if you're going to be an auditor, or let's say in the future as a CPA, okay, you need to understand yung mga forms of businesses. So sole proprietor, okay, the partnership, corporation, or cooperative. So this is very important to understand, guys, because you see, it would depend if yung accounting approach mo would depend sa, it would depend on the type of corporation. I mean, of the type forms of business, and then in terms of the what kind of service that you're going to provide, diba? So my point is, yung accounting approach would be different. So service would be different. Okay. Okay, the merchandising, manufacturing. So, magkakaiba ang accounting approach nito. Yung service mo, merong, this is fees from the professional service na makukuha mo. There's no manufacturing costs incurred, right? There's no merchandising cost, but there's a cost of service. Diba? So magkakaiba yung term na gagamitin. So that's why it's very important to understand kung ano yung company na i-handle mo. Okay? So tayong accountant lang ang nakakaintindi ng ganyan. So because accounting is a language of business. Okay, whether or not the business generates profits or incur losses, ikaw ang nakakaalam as an accountant. Is the company growing? Ikaw ang makakapag-interpret as an accountant. Is the company on the verge of bankruptcy? Ikaw ang unang makakaalam kasi ikaw ang merong hawak ng financial information. Diba? So, yan ang advantage natin mga accountant. Tayo ang unang i-hire, okay? Tayo ang unang nakakalam ng information and then tayo din ang huling sorry to tell, no, na tayo rin ang, let us say, na bankrupt yung company, tayo yung huling maaalis kasi tayo yung mag-aayos ng libro, tayo na yung makipag-usap. So, bahala ka na dyan. Parang ganon. Ganon ang gagawin ng business sa atin. Okay? So, yeah. So, this is basically the concepts and principles of accounting. So, I think this is the business transactions will impact the accounting equation of the accounting equation, which is asset equals liabilities plus capital. So on our next topic, okay, we will discuss business transactions. So I will help you interpret now or paano ba natin gagawing advance, okay, yung skill nyo pagdating sa business transactions para pagdating sa mga board exam, maintindihan nyo kung paano yung proper attack. Okay? So, yes. So, this is our first topic for the 5-day intensive accounting for our workshop, 5-day workshop for this basic accounting and principles. Okay, so yeah, see you guys on our next topic. So this is Tristan, E, and Cristobal. So before saying goodbye for this video course, I want you again, you have an assignment, which is write your own story, your CPA journey. Okay, I want you to write that CPA journey. Second is I want you to envision, you have to write again, envision what will happen to you after CPA in 5 years, 10 years. Okay. So that's one of my points. Another point is you have to determine, you have to understand, guys. Okay. You have to understand that you are taking the board exam or you are studying or reviewing all subjects because it will help you, okay, for a better decision making. Okay, it will protect you, it will protect the company, it will maintain, you have as an accountant, you have the responsibility to maintain a report of the resources, you have to give directions and controls. So take it seriously. Take all the subjects seriously. Okay lang na mabagal. Again, okay lang na mabagal basta naintindihan mo. CPA Online Review School is here for you. Okay?